Now, I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times. Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right. Because P. Diddy be wanting to party.
Katt Williams is back with a bang. He dropped some bombs against Diddy in a tell-all interview, and it's not looking good for the rapper. Katt Williams apparently hinted at some questionable things done by Diddy and Kevin Hart. And guess what? Diddy allegedly made advances towards Katt as well. Looks like Diddy's troubles are far from over. Just what will he do about these new rumors? Is there an end to the allegations against him? Welcome back to Celebrity Fix, where we will be talking about how Katt Williams exposes Diddy and Kevin Hart with video receipts. But before we give you the deets, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more videos.
In 15 years in Hollywood, no one in Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show, there being a line for him ever getting a standing ovation at any comedy club. He already had his deals when he got here.
Over the years, Katt Williams has emerged as a force to be reckoned with. Time and time again, he has spoken up about the dark truth of Hollywood. Back in the day, he was one of the most prominent voices who talked about black actors being forced to wear the dress for the Hollywood elite. Well, the comedian is back at it once again, and this time his target is none other than Diddy. Katt recently sat down for an interview with Shannon Sharpe on the newest episode of Club Shay Shay. Now, the entire interview was a roller coaster, with Katt taking shots at Cedric the Entertainer, Kevin Hart, Steve Harvey, and Jonathan Majors. Around 1 hour and 43 minutes into the interview, Shannon asked Katt about the time Dave walked away from a $50 million contract because he didn't want to end up like his peers. Now, Katt had some interesting things to say about the matter.
It was completely outside of my frame of reference. I've been in show business since I was 14, and I've heard the stories of what happens, and I've seen these kinds of things play out in front of me.
He revealed that he himself had to turn down $50 million contracts around 4 times during his career, and he did it to protect his integrity. But that's not the shocking part.
Yeah, that wasn't the thing. It wasn't, people say that, he lost $50 million. No, that's not even close to what happened to this dude. And until you understand what happened to the dude, you don't understand what happened.
Katt dropped the real bomb when he revealed that the person he said no to was none other than Diddy himself. What's even more surprising is that Katt reportedly had the receipts. He then proceeded to take more digs at Diddy, explaining that in his eyes, the rapper feels like everything in the world belongs to him. All he has to do is lay eyes on it. Now that totally screams like entitlement. Fortunately, fans don't have a hard time believing Katt. Over the years, several artists have stepped forward, revealing that Diddy made advances towards them. 50 Cent revealed that Diddy once offered to take him shopping. Now this came as a shock to 50. A shopping trip from his rival is the last thing he expected.
One time, a long time ago, at Chris Lighty's wedding, he told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You're gonna make me mess up the wedding.
Interestingly, Diddy was asked to address the allegations during an interview with The Breakfast Club. And what do you know? He denied the entire thing. He said he only made the offer because he thought 50 could use some new clothes. However, fans took special note of his body language.
He said you did the same thing to him. You asked him to take him shopping.
Yeah, I thought he needed some clothes.
What?
They could all see that Diddy was having a hard time answering the question. He seemed to be at a loss of words. Now, why would Diddy be struggling to answer a simple question like that unless he had other intentions? Now, circling back to Katt, fans think that Diddy made him the offer because he wanted to recruit him for his comedy special P. Diddy Presents The Bad Boys of Comedy. The special was Diddy's way of breaking into the comedy scene, and he managed to bag a lot of names. However, some fans think that the comedy season was only a front for Diddy to carry out his sinister plans. Mind you, starring in the show probably meant something huge for the careers of struggling comedians, so it's understandable that a few of them might have been really desperate for the opportunity. That also means that if Diddy asked them for any questionable favors, they would have said yes. However, Katt ain't like the rest of the crowd. He values his integrity more than his career, and he wasn't interested in becoming Diddy's boy toy for the sake of fame, which is why he had no problems walking away from all that money. Now, what about Kevin Hart? Well, he didn't star in Diddy's comedy special. but he's been hanging by Diddy's side since back in the day. Heck, he was even spotted hosting a few of Diddy's parties, and we all know about what kind of shady business went down at these parties. That said, over the years, some questionable footage from these parties has come to light. In one clip, Diddy is sitting on the bed when Kevin Hart walks in with the camera to interview. Now the rapper seems caught off guard by Diddy's presence. During the entire interview, he seems to be a little on edge. He asks Kevin to not get too close to him and even makes a no-homo joke. Now, why did the rapper make that joke? And why did he emphasize so much on Kevin not getting too close to him? Even Kevin was like, "I am not sitting on the bed." He said that unprompted. Watching the clip felt like two men trying too hard to prove that there's nothing going on between them.
Don't sit on the bed at night, no homo, no, just don't get close to the bed. Don't get close, but it's just like, yo, we want to thank you for hosting the thing, man, it's been a pleasure.
In light of Katt's words and what the world knows about Diddy, fans feel like Diddy made a similar offer to Kevin and he probably took it. Mind you, Kevin was one of the men who wore the dress to win the favor of the Hollywood elite, and Katt Williams called him out for it. That said, it doesn't seem like Kevin shares Katt's values when it comes to protecting his integrity. He has no problems bending to the will of the Hollywood elite, which is why he has a successful career.
For a 5-year period, every single movie that Kevin Hart did was a movie that had been on my desk, that all I had said was, just, can we take some of this step and fetch it shit out? And then I can do it. Like, it don't need to be overtly homosexual, because I'm not homosexual, right?
Diddy and Kevin Hart are yet to respond to Katt's interview. Meanwhile, the fans have been buying everything that Katt has been saying, which is not a shock since Katt has hardly said anything other than the truth over the years. One fan said, "Katt has been exposing these vile creatures." In 3 of his stand-up shows from about 15 to 20 years back, he talks about what these Hollywood stars get up to. Katt is the unrivaled king of comedy and champion of truth. Another fan commented, "Katt Williams is the truth." He even had Shannon speechless. His cue cards were a waste. He was speechless. Love me some Katt. Although Katt has taken a bold move by exposing Diddy, he might want to watch his back. The rapper doesn't react well to people exposing him. Back in the day, Al B. Sure was running around telling everyone that Diddy was the one responsible for Kim Potter's death. And guess what? Al B. ended up in the hospital not long after. Apparently, he had a stroke and had to spend a few days in the hospital. Now, according to Jaguar Wright, Al B.'s hospitalization was no accident. In her eyes, the rapper had made an attempt on Al's life. Heck, some fans suspect that Diddy tried to take out Jamie Foxx as well for blowing the horn on his parties. So while Katt is doing God's work by exposing Diddy, he should look into hiring protection. The rapper has had his fair share of troubles recently, and at this point, he must be itching to find someone to take out his frustrations. Hopefully, all remains well for Katt, and he continues to blow the horn on the nasty side of Hollywood. And that's all for today. What do you think of the situation? Is Katt telling the truth? Will Diddy take him out? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more videos. We will see you next time with more updates from the celebrity world.